Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. My name is Mohammed Albadrani. I'm the VP of Digital and ICT Solutions. Today, I'm going to talk about your organization path towards the cyber maturity. Actually, in order to start with this topic, I need just to highlight how the digital landscape and the cybersecurity important in this field. It's important, of course, because it will help you to protect your sensitive data, as most of you knows about that. It will help you to defend the attacks, non-stated attacks. Also, it will help you preserving the business continuity. It will help you to maintaining trust and reputation, etc. Just to give you an insight about the Saudi market, for example, 56% of the Saudi organization were attacked back in 2021, compared with 70% 2022. This is a huge number. It's like 200% increased. And nobody is secured from that attacks because it will go, as you can see, for all the segments. Of course, the government sector is receiving the most attacked, but nobody secured from that attack. The average cost of data breach, it's almost $6 million. And this is a big number if you compare it of the small and medium companies where this number will stop the business at those companies. Now, we have noticed an evolution in the Saudi market in the security focus for the past almost 5 years. And that evolution happened because the very extensive cybersecurity awarenesses programs done by the cybersecurity vendors, partners, the players in the market. Also, it's done because of the efforts, the great efforts from NCA and Saudi Federation for Cybersecurity Programming and Drones. They have played a very great and crucial role in shaping the market and the awarenesses of the cybersecurity in the market. This efforts results a very great goals in the market as the cyber security awarenesses campaigns. We have seen a lot of cybersecurity campaigns in the markets promoting the best practices of the solutions in the market. Also, we have seen encouraging the technology adoption. For example, it's increased the collaboration, just like what we have today in the Black Hat. By the way, Saudi Arabia have achieved rank number 2 based on the Global Cybersecurity Index, which is a very good grade in that index. But this done because of the very extensive efforts. And the problem with the efforts in the cybersecurity, you need to keep your efforts ongoing. You need to keep your cybersecurity maturity program up and running 24/7. And to keep that, let's just give you a light about the strengthening of security posture in KSA. Where is the most of the money goes in Saudi market? Actually, it goes for the technologies itself. We have noticed that the most spent in the market goes for technologies. For example, but not limited to the cloud security, for the SIM solution, for SOC, for example, endpoint solutions. It's not limited to those solutions, but this is the most domains or technologies that the Saudi market have spent more money. Now, in order to move toward the organization path for the cyber maturity, we need just to highlight what's the challenges that you are expected to face in the market. actually, I think you will suffer from safeguarding the distributed workforce. The most good example for this is the work from home. You will face a challenge regarding dealing with the complex interconnectivity, such as data centers, hyper cloud, new technologies. This is a very challenge as an interconnectivity. Also, if it's related to the 5G technologies and the interconnect 5G technologies, you expect it to be suffered from a challenge regarding, for example, the skills gap in the market. Most of the cybersecurity leaders in the market facing this challenge. Again, we have noticed a shift in the security importance. That's because the security subjects have been a very hot topic in the board level because of the pushing came from the organization itself on one hand, and on the other hand, the maturity level for the consumer, because they are pushing this because, again, of the high-profile data breaches, because of the impact on the customer trust and the brand reputation. It's because of the business continuity and resilience. And this is good, by the way, for the decision makers for the cybersecurity market, because it will give you the buy-in from the board. I would like to call this, and this is my naming for this list, I will call it board level indicator of compromise. I have recommendations to build the strategy for the maturity for the organization. It's a very simple strategy. It contains 6 domains. Number 1, building digital trust and cyber resilience. Number 2, you need to build a security operations center. And here I'm not talking about a regular SOC. I'm talking about something I would like to call it next generation SOC. I will tell you why. Number 3, securing infrastructure and application. Number 4, cybersecurity asset visibility. You cannot control or secure what you cannot see. Number 5, continuous improvement and transformation. Number 6, cybersecurity awarenesses. Let's start with the number 1. In this domain, you need to make sure that your stakeholders, the customers, the board, anyone working in that organization, confident enough that you're going to protect his data. And in order to do that, you need to focus on customer confidence. You need to make sure that your solutions, your strategy, your tools, your techniques, your plan, your initiatives, etc., is answering this big question. Because after all what the customers or the end user will look after is their data, privacy, and protection. Securing digital transactions, data privacy regulations. And the problem with the regulations, again, it's the new organization and the update organization of the existing one. This is your way to building a digital trust and cyber resilience. It's very simple, but it's crucial and very important. Number 2 of my recommendation, building a security operations center. Again, this is not a regular or the old SOC. I'm talking about building something called next generation SOC. Why? Because today we are receiving a huge number of volume of data, and the SOC is supposed to handle this a huge number. You need to think about how to apply the AI and machine learning. And not only that, you need to apply the automated tools in that field. Also, you need to consider the skill gap in the market. Skill gap is a fact. You need to deal with it, and how to deal with it by having, for example, an investment, training, an agreement with the training centers, etc. But if you are not considering a skill gap as a challenge, you will be fail towards your cybersecurity maturity plan. You need to apply anything for DR, XDR. And this is very important in your next generation managed SOC. Number 3, securing cloud infrastructure and application. There is a common mistake in this field. Actually, overlooking the cloud security transformation of transactions, it's a common mistake. A cloud by itself is not secured. You need to make sure that your service provider in the cloud having the right security solutions and techniques. Because again, cloud by itself is not secured. Now, you need to make sure that the risk in hyper cloud infrastructure considered, because two solutions from two different providers need to be integrated. So the solutions need to be end-to-end solutions in the hybrid model. Also, you need to focus on the application security tools and solutions for the web, for the mobile security, or for the small applications that will be used from the cloud by itself. It's very important to leverage on the deep cloud security techniques and solutions. Moving forward, cybersecurity asset visibility. I would like to call it very simply, you cannot secure what you cannot see. First of all, you need to make sure that you are capturing all the data inside your organization. Visibility, you need to see it. You need to see it by system. Then you need to make sure to automate the tools and the solution to help you to mitigate or to deal with this data by protection, by segregation of the data, by applying any security solutions. It's very simple, but it's very important. Doing that, you need to make sure that you keep improvement of your solution, because the problem with this field, it's not one-day job. It's a continuous effort. You need to make sure that you have a plan to continue your efforts in the cybersecurity field, because you cannot achieve the cybersecurity maturity, then you stop your efforts. Number 2, you have to adopt the technologies for agile security, which is something very important, but I think this is a joint effort between the cybersecurity department and organization and application department. But at the end of the day, you need to adopt the agile cybersecurity technologies, and you need to start the zero trust approach. After doing that, as you can see from the beginning, we have mentioned the cybersecurity awarenesses and the efforts done by the NCA and the cybersecurity providers. This is, again, something you need to have in your strategy, the cybersecurity awarenesses. You need to keep this program up and running in your organization. It's something you need to keep it for years. Because the problems, as you know, or most of you know, most of the attacks could be from inside the organization itself. So you need to make sure that your awarenesses for your organization team members is part of your awarenesses program. Emphasizing the cybersecurity awarenesses also very important. And after doing the awarenesses program, you need to make sure to do a regular vulnerability assessment to just test your efforts and to make sure that you close all the gaps towards the cybersecurity maturity goals, which you will keep it open as a program. Conclusion. It's a path to the cybersecurity maturity goal. It will start by leveraging the evolution in the market. You need to be part of the market. You need to be engaged with the market. You need to look after all the technologies, all the techniques, all the solutions in the market. Also, you have to understand the complexity in the market and in the solution, in the cloud, and the new trends, etc. Building a digital security capabilities inside your organization. Adapt a transformative program inside the organization. And this should be not only for the cybersecurity sector or department, need to be plugged in the company or the organization or the department strategy. After doing that, please keep improvement in security. Don't close this chapter. Don't call it something that you achieve it, then you will go to your home celebrating the achievement. Thank you very much.